Mm, mm, mm. What up, bro? Wait. I'm supposed to sit this on something. But until then, August the villain win. Spain, Japan, yen, attend major events. J-A-Y hyphen controlling. All right. Wait. Oh, need one more. I don't feel like getting up.
I know that
Just
feeling.
come to me. Summoned. I summon you. Yes. Laziness wins again.
Yeah.
There we go. Sit you here. Sit you here. And sit you here. There we are. Hello there. What's up, y'all?
What
exciting basketball game going on.
Dude, I don't know how we're not getting our asses kicked.
I don't know either, Matthew. Everything says that we should be.
We've hit 2 threes all night, and I'm pretty sure Embiid has 85 points.
Gonna go ahead and agree with you on that.
Yikes.
I love how Embiid just for real realized, like, wait a minute, he's 6'9".
Oh. Their center is a foot shorter than me?
Wait, where are you right now? I'm at 10:47.
10:50, 10:49, 48, 47, 46. Nope, 10:47.
Yeah, stoppage. Tell me when you see Kobe White.
Kobe.
Gotcha. All right.
Glad that he came back after whatever that knee was in the first half.
Yeah. I didn't see that when it happened. I wasn't looking at the game.
It looks like it maybe wrapped up more than it usually is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, was he hit or something like that?
Yeah, he banged.
And why is he in the game?
He banged knees with thigh ball, I think.
Oh, okay. So so the knee bone connected to his thigh bone?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Jonathan.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you, John. Thank you. You are my inspiration, sir.
You're sitting in a new place.
Yeah, where are you?
Me, yes. Oh, I'm in the basement.
Hey, guys.
Basement.
In like 5 minutes, I have to help bring groceries up from Costco.
Oh, okay. Dude, I know
that's like 40 minutes.
All too well.
But my wife was nice enough to go shopping, and I can't let her bring that stuff up.
I read that text from the roommate. Downstairs, just parked. Can you help with Costco?
Yeah.
But it's like, it's good news and bad news. It's bad news because I don't want to haul a bunch of Costco crap up a flight of stairs. But it's good news because it means our kitchen's going to be full of food.
Yeah.
Wait, how much can you bring up at one time? Like how many trips does it take you usually?
We have boxes for Costco, so it's actually better than bags.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 2 or 3. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's like and she's stronger than me. Emotionally and physically.
Right.
I mean, we've met Karen. We can back that up.
This is the most I've ever weighed in my life. 170.
What? Oh my gosh. You're a toothpick.
Yeah, for real.
155 when we met.
Oh,
JR said, I swear if I see one more air ball. Dude. We've seen plenty tonight. We've seen a Wendell air ball. We've seen Kornet. Why is he in there?
Why is he in there?
Why?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Tyler, can Kornet just hit a shot, please? No, he cannot.
No, he cannot. That's not what he does. Who are you more confused with being in there, Kornet or Archie?
Arch.
Yeah.
Arch should play.
There, he scores right on cue.
I mean, legit right now, I'm more confused about Kornet. I know that the Sixers are killing us with their size, but he's like fake size. He's not real size.
Arch is better than Kornet, too.
Oh, yes.
He is.
Arch can be useful in more ways than Kornet can.
Yeah.
Wait, what they call?
Billy's just bored.
Oh, they knocked off his bun. He knocked his bun.
His man bun is askew. Watch out.
What if he's going to keep awaken something in him?
I love how the coach believes in his players. I really do. He really believes them these days.
This Maxi guy's no joke, right?
Gustavo said I was once 370 and then I was 191 and it was all bones.
Whoa!
Denzel. Wait, how did you do that? Oh, Archie! Hey! Oh, is he okay? Oh my gosh, Archie!
What's going on, Lakita? Feast is famine. What's up, buddy?
John, you just said it, man. He's gonna pay his players back. I mean, like the faith he puts in these players is crazy.
Kornet playing is like he doesn't want to win this. Is this like a low-key tank job?
Arch, man. Look, Arch might be out the next few games. He hit that floor super duper hard, man.
Arch was like, all right, I got one nationally televised game. I'm going balls to the wall.
Oh my God, his head.
Yeah. I think it was his shoulder more so.
I just saw that right now. Are you guys
Archie, Walt Dog said Archie Dellavedova 2.0. Dude, no.
How dare you?
I respect Archie in a variety of ways, in simplistic ways. I have never respected Dellavedova.
Dellavedova's peak is better than Archie's peak.
Yeah.
I just still have had nothing but hate in my heart for Dellavedova ever since he got Taj Gibson ejected in that playoff game. When Dellavedova was the one doing the dirty shit. That bugged me, and it still does.
And you're right, and that's the difference. I completely agree. Dellavedova is much more dirty.
I agree.
Features Famine said Dave looks like he's about to read books by the fire.
You do.
For it.
You look so cozy.
Gather around, kids. Well, it's just me and my vodka and lime juice, kids.
Nice.
Sitting here chilling. Out my favorite cup. Well, my second favorite cup.
Is that a team photo of the 85 Bears behind you?
Yes, the world champion. This is actually what's interesting. This is the 86 team.
Ooh.
So this is the world. It's the world champion Bears with the 86 squad, though.
Gotcha.
So you got like Neil Anderson in there, and where's Tom Thayer? He's over there, and Ron Rivera right there, and Walter, of course,
Coach Ron,
and Singletary, and who else? I don't know who this Jerry Curl gentleman is here, but that curl is kicking.
Dude, did you hear this bullshit about Sam Darnold?
No, I didn't.
He's the latest name that's being floated around Bears rumor mills about, okay, well, they didn't overpay for Wentz. Good for them. Now the latest rumor is they're going to get Sam Darnold.
Andrew Luck.
Because that's better?
Go ahead, Andrew Luck.
Dude,
he's at home.
I would give one of my less functional organs to like lure Andrew Luck out of retirement and put him in a Bears jersey.
Damn.
So like my liver, probably.
Tyler with a great question.
That thing's already toast anyway.
Lakina said Dave looks like the new host of Masterpiece Theater.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta do groceries.
Costco, run!
Got a good
Tyler's. So there's a real question. If the Bulls added Andre Drummond and Lonzo Ball, subtracted Markkanen and Otto, are they a better team? After how much Embiid is bullying them in the paint, I feel like we need some thick boy in the middle. Kudos for the THICCBOI spelling of thick boy.
I don't give you kudos at all for doing that. Hey, I thought another steal. Is Andre Drummond and Lonzo Ball make you better?
Right now?
Yeah,
I think so.
I would say it makes you a playoff team. I don't think you get out the first round, but it definitely makes you a playoff team.
What? That's a push-off on Tobias.
Come on.
What the hell is that?
He fixed the bun. Okay, good. All right.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, no, he did. Attended
it's
where?
still off to the side.
Oh, it is. You're right. It's still off to the side. Hey, man, they messed up. National TV, and you messed up the bun.
Also, can he get some help with how janky that the buzz to the top part just looks not organized at all?
I completely agree with you, sir. You get no argument out of me. Look at it. I'm looking right at it. Like, if he tilts his head back, you wouldn't even know that bun was there. I just think it's just a regular haircut.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not one to talk. I haven't had a haircut in a year, but
Carlos said, ball don't lie. No, bun don't lie, Carlos.
Hey.
Oh.
Man, this is turning into a whistle fest.
I like this, man. We are. When's the last time we've been excited about a Bulls game against a real basketball team? It's been a while.
Yeah. I got jacked for the Lakers and Clippers games for sure.
Yeah, but you weren't like.
I wasn't expecting anything good.
Yeah, this feels different than those games because
they weren't on national TV.
Yeah, those felt. I don't want to say flukish. That's the wrong word.
Oh, Denzel.
He missed. Hey, he hit one earlier. Come on, dude. He's like 1 for 2.
And he's
1 for 2, man. Come on.
He's 1 of 4. He bricked.
Oh, he's 1 of 4.
Yeah, he
bricked still 33%.
First half minutes.
Look, man, Luke Kornet. Why is he out here?
I don't know.
Come on, coach.
I mean, that being said, Gafford couldn't even get a defensive rebound to save his life when he was in there for a while in the first half.
He did get a swat, though.
He did get that one awesome block.
Mm-hmm.
True to Gafford form.
True form. I mean, at least he does what he's advertised to do. That's blind. Right. Kornet is advertised to hit a 3-point shot.
Right.
And he can't do it.
And again, I didn't listen to Donovan postgame or pregame tonight, but via tweets from Bulls beat writers, I heard that once again he cited spacing the floor as Kornet over Gafford ? And it was once again that. But I will give Donovan this. After Kornet bricked a couple more threes in the first half, he was like, okay, I'm going to give Gafford some minutes and see if it's any better.
He did.
He continues to adjust and try new things, which is like, you've been saying all along. We were talking about it on Wednesday. That is the greatest thing about Billy this year. It's so awesome. Like, oh, we get to watch different stuff?
Yeah.
Different stuff.
Like he takes away a lot of yelling from Bulls Nation. Like guys like me who was start Gafford now. And he was like, bet, here he is. Get Sato out there, start him. Bet, there he is. Garrett Temple's got to get in the starting lineup. Bet, there he is. Like he ends a lot of talk and he lets the questions be answered when they're out there. And that's why I just love so much. He's not beholden to any lineup, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, especially with a team that, is 3 games below 500 in the 9th seed. So, yeah. Try anything. Like try it out.
Do you think Donovan just, peruses Bulls Twitter after every game and, makes a to-do list of, okay, I got to do this, got to do this. Wow, that's a crazy idea. Fuck it, why not? Gonna do that. We gotta play Artsy at the 5, you guys.
Because Giannis struggles against little guys.
Yeah, when the little guys get up underneath them, they really make Giannis struggle. Man, I like Artsy, but that was one of the weirdest things we heard, and we heard a lot of weird things in the Boylan era.
God. My brain just couldn't fathom that. Like, what?
Carlos, Archie the Giannis stopper. Hey,
Giannis stopper.
He didn't get 2 All-Star votes for nothing, you guys.
Hey, yes, he did. Congratulations, Arch.
Oh,
if I was him, I'm framing that list. If you give it to me,
I would have been okay with Archie getting 2 votes, were it not for the fact that Thad Young got 1. If Thad Young had gotten more votes than Archie, would have been fine. If Thad Young had not gotten any, like, oh, haha, I'm going to vote for Thad, and had 0, I would have been fine. But the fact that Archie had 2 All-Star votes and Thad had 1 drove me freaking crazy.
Jay said, you guys are killing me. Appreciate that, Jay. Toss us a tip then, too, sir, that you're able to do that. We can slide those tips in. Thank y'all for those.
Always
and you're also welcome to come on with us and enjoy this fourth quarter and talk with us for a little small, tiny fee, and come hang out with us, man. Because we are having a great time.
You give us a nice tip, I'll even leave my shirt on for you.
Oh!
Otherwise, especially if this fourth quarter doesn't go well, shirt's coming off.
No, yeah, I don't know how to feel about this right now, but I'm going to continue to sit by the fire and talk
you ever
about
just frustratingly shed layers of clothes as you're watching your team play and it's not going well?
I have not. No, I can't say I have.
Just furiously pacing around the living room in your underpants.
Oh
my God! Get a rebound.
He's 6'9".
Oh,
he's 6'9", bro.
Embiid getting offensive rebounds over Wendell is just like a giraffe, eating leaves off the top branch of a tree. Like what? Oh. How are we in this game?
I have no idea.
The answer is that outside of Embiid, when Simmons is out, this Philly team is pretty trash.
No, agreed. Like, that's very, very true.
I mean, at least in the third quarter, Tobias Harris woke up and was like, "Oh, you need me to do stuff?" It's the Bulls. I thought I had the night off. Okay, I guess I'll do stuff.
Well, he also realized he had a rookie guarding him at the same time. And you saw those 2 straight plays where he took him left and just went baseline left. And one was a dunk and one was a layup. Like, he was like, "Oh yeah, you're good, but you're still a rookie. I'm still bigger than you, so this is gonna happen for you right now."
Kobe.
Oh.
Ah.
He wanted that one too. That was a good look. I want Zach LaVine with these shots though. I'm gonna need to see him get these. Good rotation.
It's crazy that it's. Of course, our nationally televised game, Zach has kind of an off night.
Right.
Like, just with his shot, let's see. Tonight, he's 1 of 6 from downtown, 5 of 18 from the field. But he has gotten to the free throw line because apparently when the Bulls play nationally televised games, Zach actually gets foul calls. Man. Come on.
We cannot buy a 3, man.
You got to just attack. Put the onus on the refs to blow that whistle.
Oh, another rebound.
Oh, my God.
Look at it.
That was the least graceful thing I've ever seen. And it worked.
15 boards with it. 43 and 15. Oh, that's bad.
Wendell was just like a fraction late on that pass. And it doesn't matter. Temple made it anyway.
That was a 3?
Finally.
Wow. Oh, we got somebody coming on, man.
Hey. Oh, come on.
Finally a 3. Oh, look at it. Man, he's just like, y'all are too small.
Easy.
Like, y'all are just way too small. Y'all just way too small. Yeah, we're getting bullied. You're right, Johnny. Straight up getting bullied.
Yeah, it is not pretty.
That is what's happening right now. Carlos!
Carlos!
How you doing?
What's going on, man?
I'm good, bro. How you, man?
Not much. I figured the one game I'd hop on, I'd do the nationally televised game. So
yeah.
Oh, you had to wait till the national televised game to make your appearance.
Oh, you fancy like that?
You fancy like that?
What do you think about?
So what's going on, man? How you feeling about this game?
Better than I expected. Kind of upset that Zach couldn't show out on national TV, but I mean, some of the guys look like they were pressing pretty early.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's the thing I do like though is the thing that Zach gets the most hate on from like uninformed national media. That's a nice take from Zach.
Yes, it is.
Oh, just an absolute garbage defensive player. especially off the ball. Doesn't know how to play help defense, has no core awareness on defense. His defense tonight has been spectacular.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, he's having an off-night shooting, but, like, suck on that, national media. Watch Zach LaVine have all this brilliant defensive play tonight.
Yeah, he's been doing that for real. Go ahead, Carlos.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but I think Stephen No was posting about Zach. He was posting like clips of like Zach on the help defense.
Yes,
and doing some great job of just like shading over, making sure that.
Yeah, I did. I've been retweeting those all night. Shout out to 7 No, dude does great work, and
yes, he does.
I love that
Awesome
he's taking it upon himself to be like, "Hey, Twitter world, watch Zach play good defense tonight."
Which is it's just so weird because originally I wasn't a big Zach guy, but then as he started to progress, I became overcompensating for the fact that he didn't get respect.
Ooh, there you go, Wendell.
Run it, Zach. He can't stop you.
Oh,
Chump!
Damn!
Come on, baby.
Woo!
Come on.
Speaking of respect, my goodness. Oh, John, welcome back.
John, Carlos.
We got Carlos
John.
with us.
Carlos, hello.
John, how you doing?
Fantastic. My wife
How is
makes
the
alcohol
Costco
at the Costco. Oh,
Like the whole
epic. It will go down on her street.
Dang it.
I think we're caught up. Are you at 344?
340.
I think you're a little ahead.
Dude, the TV in the guest room is faster than the one in the living room.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. Zach
rebound.
hugged by Thibault
I love
right as he
Zach.
shot that. It was
I gotta
really
look at that.
minor.
Wow.
And not quite
No,
noticeable.
that big block.
But right as Zach was pulling up for that three,
God.
Thibault from behind him just went and yanked on his jersey a little bit. Like a little prick.
Thibault's crazy, man.
Hey, Carlos, when did you become sold on Zach LaVine? When did you say, you know what? He is that kind of guy.
Probably a month and a half into, it might have been 2018, 2019, I want to say. One of my buddies was always trying to sell me on him, and I was thinking, I don't know how much. I thought he was an 18-point a game guy when I first saw him, and he blew me out of the water.
And I think a lot of fans around the league still think of Zach as a guy who, in a best-suited role, would be the second or third guy on like a championship-level team, where you're not asking him to score 30 a night, but something like more like 18 or 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so weird because when the guy is making it look this effortless out there, making it look this easy, like it's like, dude, like it just looks so fluid, it's just so smooth when he's on. It just looks amazing. Doug Collins was saying the same kind of thing recently.
He's a figure skater.
Yeah, yes, doing triple axles with ease.
He has such grace.
Yeah,
it looks soft, and it shouldn't be. That's not a fair assumption.
You're right. This looks easy, man.
He just does. It's so smooth. He does not play hard basketball, and that doesn't mean effort. Like he makes it look easy, and that can come across as low effort. He's so great. He's so good.
Tyler says, how bad was the previous coach if this team is essentially the same, but they look 100 times better? Bad.
Well, let's also say 100 times. Do you know what 100 is?
Yeah.
Like they look like 3 times better at maybe at best. Like 100 would be 100 times. We have to have respect. Math.
I mean, just keeping things in perspective, the win over the Pacers earlier this week was our first win against a 500 or better team, and they were like a game over 500.
Yeah, we're like Thad Young's our second best player, and we're saying it like it's a good thing.
Zach would disagree, John. Thad is our best player.
Oh.
Or at least our most valuable player. That's what Zach said.
Who says that?
Zach
LaVine?
Zach LaVine says the MVP.
Yes. That's Zach LaVine being a leader, man.
What do you think about that, Carlos, man, as far as like all the trade talk going around with Thad Young? You think the Bulls should just hold on to him, for the veteran presence, or should they, kind of let him go?
See, that's an interesting idea I've always had. I think Zach needs a big kind of – we're seeing it around the league, even with like Jokic, the way that they're doing it. If Zach can just be allowed to play more off the ball and have to handle the ball, I think keeping Thad right now just suits better for development. I think you just got to go with that for right now.
Just developing young guys like Patrick Williams and stuff like. Okay, all right. Plus, he's one more year on his contract, so
yeah, it's not urgent right now.
Best play on the team. There he is.
I want to win. I want to win so badly on national TV,
dude. This would be really crazy.
I want to win this game because also they never lose at home. The Sixers.
Yeah, I know.
They're so good. They're the best home court. His name's Tobias. He goes by Tobias.
Man. It's so funny. Like in the first half, I was like, man, Tobias Harris is one overrated, overpaid piece of crap.
No, he good.
And then in the second half, I was like, oh wait, no, there's a reason he's on that contract.
But he's overpaid though.
He's definitely overpaid.
Yeah. Oh.
When he decides to try.
Oh,
that's the man. That's the man. That's the man, dude. That's the man. Like he's there. He's there. Like,
also want to point out Zach got a fresh haircut for this game.
Holy jeez,
fresh fade for Zach.
Travel,
dude. He's been having a rough night shooting, and he's still—that's his 30 points right there. 30.
And he got a rebound.
Zach, good board. Oh, come on, Zach.
No, force it.
That step back again. He did that against the Pacers, right?
Yes.
He did against Detroit too. In Detroit, yeah. That's become.
That's what Tyler just said. That step back three Zach has developed is elite stuff. That's a really difficult shot.
Good.
Yeah,
so good.
Almost as unguardable as Archie's baseline floater that we saw earlier tonight.
The giant killer.
Hey, Carlos, man.
Richard Jefferson talked about it after he made it. He's like, doesn't matter if you're 7 feet tall, man. Can't block that shot.
wait.
Carlos, the artwork behind you, man.
Oh, it's off Zach.
Oh, the Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Love me some Airbender.
Yep.
Okay. My man C-Dub, that was one of his favorite anime. He loved that anime. And so when M. Night Shyamalan did that movie, we don't talk about that. We don't discuss that. Oh God.
That's the Men in Black. We're gonna erase it.
This is why I keep it on deck. This is why I keep it, Carlos. I'll be prepared for things like this, man. Oh God, that was horrible. Archie hit the deck hard earlier. Zero grace, all grit with Arch. It's true.
Yeah, he's the opposite of Zach.
Yes.
Archie makes things look hard.
Yes.
That's off Zach. That's
all him, man.
Thibault's so good.
Damn.
Philadelphia basketball. They reversed the call.
Oh, that's a killer.
That hurts. Well,
ain't that Zach LaVine though? That is so Zach LaVine hit a step back three and then just turn it over.
And then turn it over. Yeah.
He is.
It's like you say, John. He's playing the hits.
He plays the hits, dude. When that end of first quarter layup where he got the space, it went all the way around, in and out. And I was like, Zach LaVine, dude, that is Mr. Brightside. That is Zach LaVine's Mr. Brightside. He just go.
Oh, charge!
No, there ain't no block. Get out of here.
Uncle Thad is pissed about that one.
Come on, man.
Show me that again.
I don't know if he got his feet set. It looked close.
We got a challenge. We got a challenge.
No, feet weren't set.
We're not winning that challenge.
Yeah, feet weren't set either.
Oh, yeah, definitely not set. God, Embiid is just a freaking rhinoceros.
That right there was more Dirk than Akeem.
Man, he is such an excellent free throw shooter.
He's MVP, man.
I think that's the
right now. He's MVP.
Well, you know what? I think it's easy to call him MVP because of that record of his team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're number one out there. But I'll be looking at Jokic, man. I'll be like, man, my God.
I mean, Jokic is amazing.
But
if you look at Jokic's record, you gotta look at Luka's record then. Embiid is unbelievable. Jokic is unbelievable too.
Luka got to give me a 50-point game.
I mean, has Jokic?
Yes.
When did he have a 50?
Oh my God!
He had a 50 recently.
Respect.
Give it to Zach.
Straight up.
What is he doing?
Foul.
Oh,
what? And no whistle on that.
That was insane.
Oh my God!
Come on, man. Who you got MVP, Carlos?
I'd probably go and beat right now. Just on the.
Oh my God! That's MVP.
God damn!
He tied his career high against the Bulls.
God,
unbelievable, unbelievable.
What are you gonna do with that?
What can you do but with this man?
Good Lord!
Holy shit!
Did you see that angle he released it at?
That's scary.
There's no one in the stands.
But John Jokic had 50 points, 12 assists, 8 rebounds, and 3 blocks.
That's pretty dope.
On 20 or 33 shooting. Like, dude.
Oh my God, that's nasty. So Luka had 46. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, you gotta give me a 50, bro.
It's so different. It's a big. I agree.
I need a 50 burger.
If the Bulls foul Embiid to try and play quick possessions, he's about to hit a 50 burger. He's at 49.
Oh
God, 50 points.
49 and 16. And none of it has looked difficult.
None of it.
That baseline step back long two right there was a tough shot, but somehow also made that look easy.
It's so crazy to think, like, when Joel started playing basketball to how good he is now.
Right?
Great point. Excellent point. It's like Olajuwon type thing. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of thing.
And he missed 3 years, too.
Right. Yes. Dealing with injury, and everybody, he's a bust. Like, he'll never pan out. Oh, man.
I got a real problem with this car battery Die Hard commercial.
Really? I am shocked, Matt. I'm completely shocked.
I mean, all it does is remind you that the fifth and most recent Die Hard movie was absolute unwatchable dreck.
What's a good fifth version of anything?
I mean,
Fast and Furious.
They managed to make a pretty decent Die Hard 4. Like,
is that great?
Oh, stole it.
Come on.
Here we go.
Go to the hoop.
Foul.
What?
Man,
nope.
That's the only thing I hate about Embiid. He always looks like he got shot.
Oh,
yes.
That bothers me so much.
He sounds like Jeff Hardy.
Big tree fall hard.
Big tree fall hard. He's so big, though. Do you remember when he was drafted and there's that picture of him standing next to Julio Okafor, like when he was in training camp, and it was like, oh, this guy's crazy.
Yeah. Remember when they drafted Embiid, Okafor, and Nerlens Noel, like all basically at the same time?
Yeah.
I was like, what's Philly doing here?
Embiid was third, right?
Yeah.
He was first and second in his draft.
Good question. I don't remember.
It was
That's
Wiggins
a good question.
and
Wiggins and Jabari.
Wiggins and Jabari, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So
NBA teams don't know anything.
Dude's not even getting minutes on the Kongs right now.
Yeah, I like how you forget he had 2 major knee surgeries, but whatever.
Oh, that has
so did Joel, though.
That has nothing to do with it.
No, Joel had knee surgeries.
I was going to say that has nothing to do with my evil cackling laughter just now.
That was one of the best cackles ever, though, man. Let me give you credit on that. That was for real. Like, I for real thought you just, you have 14 people hostage in your house right now.
Dude, imagine being like...
And a house fell on my sister.
He's a villain, Carlos. He's a villain, man.
He's an actual villain. So, but when he face turns, we're all gonna go nuts.
Yes, yeah.
Like it's gonna be
when he becomes the hero.
It's gonna be a pop.
Yeah. People gonna go nuts.
Yeah, it's like House.
I'm not a hero. Like I just fight for what's right.
Like Jimmy Butler taught us. Either you die or you live long enough.
Die to be a hero or live long enough.
You die a villain or you live long enough to see yourself become the hero.
Dash Harvey Dent.
pretty sure I'm going to die a villain.
No, you'll live.
Oh! Too little, too
Good
late.
game.
That was a nice bucket, though.
Good game. Good game.
Woo, good game, though.
Respectable
good game.
showing. Right. Respectable showing.
Yeah.
Was respectable.
We would have lost by 50 last year.
Well, we can get him next year on our single nationally televised.
I know.
Yeah, right?
Carlos, he drops the mic. The funniest line of the night so far.
Any party thoughts for us, Carlos, before the three of us dive into our post game?
No, just go Bulls.
Carlos, give it up, Carlos.
Keeping it simple.
Our number one national televised game. That killed me.
Have a good night,
we
buddy.
Can't do nationally televised games without
killed me.
Oh, all right, y'all. That is the final. The Bulls lose 112-105 to the Eastern Conference leading Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for watching the fourth quarter with us. This is the Stretch 4. We are the Bulls Outcasts. I'm Matt. That's Big Dave. That's John. That was Carlos. Thanks, Carlos. Thanks for stopping by. Just a reminder, if you ever miss these shows live, you can always catch them in the podcast form on that BAWL Bulls podcast thread and that archived list of episodes in the BAWL Bulls YouTube channel. So, guys, I was sitting there watching this first half being like, how are we in this game? And then we were nearing the end of the third quarter, and I was like, no, really, how are we in this game? Zach was having an off night with his shots. Embiid was grabbing every rebound. It felt like the Sixers had 2 or 3 possessions for every one possession that we had. Yeah. And just little by little, like, they got contributions from everywhere and found a way to make this game competitive. It's a loss, but as far as losses go, I'd say that's a pretty impressive loss. What do you think, John?
I agree. I mean, it would have been great. It was respectable. We gave them, again, they didn't have Ben Simmons. We should really say that. We didn't have Lowry, so that's not the same. But
not the same.
But it's like we were missing a key piece. This was competitive. This is what we want. We want competent basketball. We want competitive. We want entertaining. We had a shot up until the end, right?
Yeah.
Compared to where we were, this is leaps and bounds. It was a fun game. This was a fun game to watch, right?
Yeah. Lakina said they didn't get their butts kicked on national television. Chris saying that's better than I expected.
We might get 2 next year as a result.
Right? Yeah. Cass saying the 2021 Bulls, a respectable showing. That's their title. I mean,
there it is. Like, that's perfect.
A respectable showing, right, Dave?
Yep. That's exactly what it was. And looking at guys like Zach LaVine getting, he got the hype package tonight, which was good to see. Because ESPN was giving him the hype package.
Pre-game interview with Cassidy Hubbard.
Yeah, showing those vignettes and, the Cassidy Hubbard interview that he had done. They played that. Like, it was great to see him get that kind of love. So, and a guy like him becoming all-star just kind of ensures you're going to get at least 2 games next year on the nationally televised game. So, it was important. I mean, yeah, it would have been great to have the win. We wanted to win because, this is like their only one on national TV, but the respectable showing was definitely on point by the Bulls, man, because that we talked about it when we came on. We didn't know how the Bulls were only 4 points down. I mean, they were like 2 for 17, I think, for 3 at that point. And Joel Embiid was just a man possessed, like you said, Matt, felt like he had 85 points.
He had 25 in the first half. That.
He monster, dude. Like, he was completely monstrous tonight. And yeah, like, it was just very respectable. They played well. Guys played hard,
What team would have beaten Joel Embiid scoring 50? Like, he's gonna win that game. Like,
yeah,
there's not many teams that would have beaten.
You gotta win.
Yeah, he's gonna score. Like, it's a career high.
Yeah, and I mean, like we were saying, in the first half, he got no help. Finally, in the third quarter, Tobias Harris showed up. He also had some big buckets in the fourth quarter. Danny Green chipped in a whopping 13. But I mean, like the Sixers bench gave them next to nothing. Also, that Sixers bench, not very good.
No.
Everybody's talking about Philly being the team. This is finally the year, and Embiid's having an MVP season, and he is legit in that conversation. Not just an afterthought part of that conversation. Like you were saying, I mean, it's him, it's Jokic, and it's LeBron right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
With Dame. I think Dame's sniffing.
And then second tier, maybe like Dame, Kawhi, Luka,
I think Dame's in first now.
Dame keeping the Blazers in that Western Conference playoff race by himself right now is
wild. 5 games in 7 nights, and they won all of them. That's crazy.
So, Portland.
It's so frustrating that we get this naturally televised audience where, and like, I think, like Lakina said, we didn't get blown out on national TV. Yay. The last few years when the Bulls been on national TV, it's like, we gave up 90 first half points and we lost by 40. Cool. The entire NBA world will continue to laugh at us. You know, like Adam Sandler's OG album, they're all going to laugh at you. That was the nationally televised Bulls for the last 4 years. This was respectable, but damn it would have been so much sweeter if the Bulls hit 30% of their threes instead of 21%. We win this game. I mean, Zach was 2 of 10. Those rims in Philly look a little finicky. I don't know what was going on with those rims, but they were not vibing with Zach tonight.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling those at all, man. But he did what, good players are supposed to do. When you're struggling shooting, you contribute in other ways and you try to kick it up in the fourth quarter when it counts. And that's exactly what he did. In that third and fourth quarter, he started, taking it up a little notch and realizing what guys could stop and what they couldn't, and realizing that his shot wasn't falling, because his 3-point shot wasn't falling. He started going to the bucket much more. And when he realized Embiid is more of a physical presence and not a shot blocker, he started attacking him much more, like going into his body. Like, and Wendell was doing that earlier on, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Embiid's big, but he's not a shot blocker, he's just there. But yeah, once he started figuring that out and attacking him a little bit, it looked much better. And Wendell Carter Jr. had a great first quarter. I mean, he ended up with 15 points, so he scored like 5 points after.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that had to do with foul trouble and stuff like that. But I like that he was aggressive in the first quarter, but he definitely disappeared in those next 3 quarters.
He came out that second half and airballed, and then had a brick. Like, he did an airball 3, an airball runner. Like, Wendell Carter he's just fine. Like, that's all he is.
It's weird, though, that, like, we started this game and it was like, is this going to be our one nationally televised game? And, like, Wendell has an amazing game out of nowhere and Zach has an off night? Because
AK wanted that. AK was praying for a Wendell game on nationally televised.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought about John immediately when I was just watching that, and I just kept saying in my head, he's fine. That's all I kept saying in my head. That's all I kept hearing.
Dude, imagine getting getting stoked for Wendell is like being like, I love Lay's regular chips. Like, it's my favorite food. I love Lay's, just regular. It's 3 ingredients. I love it.
How dare you suggest that I trade them out for a different flavor?
Onion rings, no, even like any other snack. No, Lay's regular. Like, you idiot. Like, that's like imagine being a person who Wendell's like your thing. That is so weird because it's all fantasy. It's coming from nothing.
Johnny says, "Put some respect on Lay's."
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Fan of RC Cola. No, come on.
I mean, I like Lay's.
Cola is a hidden gem. RC Cola is not the same thing as the Lay's.
Oh, it's not the same at all. RC Cola is not the same.
No.
C-Dub said he's no Cool Ranch.
He is Cool Ranch. It was weird that Wendell out of the gate just looked like a completely different person, like a way more aggressive.
He looked good.
It was like, baby left hook, mid-range pull up, great. Didn't hesitate at all on that. Baby right
bodying,
hit a three.
Hit a
knocked
three.
down Joel
I damn near had a heart attack. I forgot who I was for a second, and then
you knocked down Joel.
Yeah, he did. I bodied him,
and then he looked in the mirror and said, "Oh, I'm a walking regression to the mean." Like, I violently, if I do anything good, I have to zag right back. Like,
JR said, Lay's regular unsalted.
That was real. God, again, I wish we could tip you guys because like you guys have funnier things. Unsalted is so good.
Guys, I mean, because we are on the topic of Wendell, the night he had the start he had, also trying as he might to slow down Embiid and fail. I mean, what is Donovan to do? What is any coach in the league to do? When you're talking about Wendell and the Bulls' long-term plans, and is he too small to play this team's starting center's position?
Mm-hmm.
Not every team in the league has a Wendell. Not every night is going to be like that. But I thought that the rotation was interesting tonight because, again, for the third game in a row, Donovan sent Kornet out there ahead of Gafford to spell Wendell minutes at the 5, and Kornet continued to do what he does best, which is look really tall and wear braces on his knees and chuck up breaks from 3.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Donovan gave Gafford a 5-minute run when he realized that Kornet wasn't doing really much of anything. But then late in the game, when Dell needed a break, he put Kornet back out there again. And I was just like so perplexed as to what we're still doing here.
I don't get it. And we had this discussion when John was getting groceries. Shout out to Costco.
Shout out Garrett's Costco run.
I'm a Costco member. No big deal.
And shout out to Aldi's for being pioneers of having boxes for your groceries because they were doing that way back in the day and people thought they were crazy. Shout out to them. But we were talking about, and because we were talking about Kornet and Gafford, struggling. I was like, yeah, but he got a block. Like at least Gafford does. Yeah, exactly. At least Gafford does what he's advertised to do. Like Kornet is advertised to at least hit a 3-point shot, and he can't do it.
0 for 2 tonight.
We have not seen him hit a 3-point shot since he's been here, guys.
I believe, 1 of 14 on the season.
Come on, man.
That is a slightly worse 3-point percentage than Wendell Carter Jr.
Slightly. Oh my God. Yeah. That is, come on. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. You nailed it. He did we know what they're supposed to do. So what do you do, Mr. Kornet? What is it you do here? And
what is it you do here?
This is the one matchup I kind of understood Billy Donovan putting Kornet in because it's Joel Embiid, and it was like, great. Like, this guy's a giant. Let's get him out. But it doesn't work because you don't have a guy who can shoot. I agree.
Yeah, you don't get it.
I agree. I
thought Gafford would get more run because, their backup is Dwight Howard. So I was like, well, okay, yeah, he can play up against that guy a little bit. And we saw him come in, for a little bit with Dwight Howard. And that's when he got his 2 blocks when he did that. But then we didn't see him again, for the rest of the game.
I have a question for you guys. If you're let's say not the contending team, let's say in the playoff hunt right now.
Yeah.
You can either have Thad Young or Wendell Carter. Who do you choose?
Like not long term, but just like as a piece of build.
You're just like, yeah, you can get a play. You just need a piece. You need a big. They're the same height.
But do you understand my question? Are you talking about all in, try and win a title this year? You want this player for this back half of this season, or like, would you rather have a 21-year-old Wendell Carter Jr.
36 months,
or a 32-year-old Thad Young long term?
Let's say for
36 months.
24
2
months.
years.
2 years. Let's say 2 years. Let's say you're so close, like you're close.
Here's the problem with what you're saying right now. The fact that we sitting here having a thought about it.
Exactly.
It's the issue.
That's the issue. Because one is a lottery pick.
Like, yeah, we're sitting here really like, man, I don't know. Like,
it should be a no-brainer.
All of us. Yeah.
It should be 100% give me Wendell no matter what the circumstances. Give me Wendell.
Wow. That's a great, excellent point, John.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. Gustavo said John's sitting there like in the draw me like one of your French girls pose.
Draw me. I am. I'm so casual right now. I'm in the guest room. My wife has a friend over.
Oh my God. Going back to Zach, and I know that we touched on this a little bit when we were hanging out with Carlos when John was getting his groceries, but I want to re-stress this point. His defense tonight was awesome. Awesome. In every facet of his defensive effort tonight, he was on point. Yeah. On ball, off ball, help defense. My favorite play of the night, first quarter, Embiid is bullying Carter. Zach LaVine is on the weak side. He perfectly does his little toe tap out of the paint, defensive 3 seconds, has the awareness of what's going on there. And then as soon as Embiid makes a move towards the basket, LaVine flies over, swats the ball out of Embiid's hands. Unfortunately, Embiid was able to corral that loose ball, and then right after that is when Dell got that bogus flagrant foul on the swipe down. But right before that was some of the best help defense of the night, and it came from one Zachary LaVine. For the love of God, his defense needs to stop getting trashed as much as it does. Is he some defensive like Kawhi? No. But it is more than passable, and it is noticeably better this season. And again, as Carlos said, shout out to Stefano for tweeting out the videos of Zach's defense tonight, because people need to be aware of it.
And one thing he also did that was great to see that we haven't seen and we've been yelling about, he got to the free throw line. He had 10 attempts at the free throw line, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even tell you the last time we've seen that. That was awesome to see, because he was, 9 of 28 shooting or something like that. Like, he had a tough night shooting, but he got to the free throw line. That's how he got his 30 points. That was great to see.
10 of 10. And that's big too. That's another silver lining tonight for Zach. Didn't get the win, didn't have a great shooting night, but 10 to 10 for the free throw line. He had been missing the occasional free throw in this recent stretch of games, and it had started messing up with his 50-40-90 season that he's got going. Obviously, his 2 of 10 to downtown tonight didn't help that, but like, he's got 43 and change. Like, he's okay there. 10 to 10 for the free throw line might be able to help him bump that back up to above 90, because he's flirting with like 85-86% for the free throw line right now. And I want Zach to have a 50-40-90 season so badly.
Oh man, dude. Special stuff, man. And can I real quick, can we give some love to the man bun himself right now?
Archie?
Can we just give some love to young Archie out here with his 17 minutes? Young Tiger Beat with 10 points in those 17 minutes. And that steal he got after that 3-point shot, that steal he got with the layup in the and one where it looked like he broke his whole entire left side. Like, shout out to Arch, man. Honestly, shout out to him, man. That is a tough man.
0 turnovers. Just I'm surprised Donovan didn't say, "Hey, Archie, go try and guard and beat for a few minutes, would you?" I've heard that the big guys get really bothered when the little ones get up and underneath them a little bit. Makes them uncomfortable.
Yeah. I think about Arch guarding Giannis once every 2 weeks. That one game, I honestly, because he was good. That one game, you know what I'm talking about? Once every 2 weeks, I think about that. I was like, that was insane. That was insane.
He struggles against little guys. He struggles against little guys. That's why I put him on him.
He's the littlest guys.
Cass said, if Zach's an all-star, gets 50-40-90, and somehow the Bulls make the playoffs, I think we're all entitled to TP, Jim, and Garpax's houses.
I'm shocked you haven't done this already, to be honest with you. Like,
if I knew where they lived.
We're entitled to deport them. Like, TP would be too nice. I mean, he's an all-star. Point blank. I know he's an all-star.
Right? I feel so confident that the coaches are going to select him as a reserve. Like, how can they not? And I like the fact that we get the breakdown of how each category voted. Fans, players, and media.
I love that.
And guess what? Hey, surprise, surprise. The group that slept the most on Zach LaVine, the media. Thanks a lot, these people who get votes, because guess what? We don't get votes. Why don't we get votes? We see that this guy's an all-star, but the players, his peers, voted him tied for third with James Harden among Eastern Conference guards. That matters.
Our votes count the most. 50%. Our votes count the most.
No, I'm saying 50%. As media, we don't get votes.
Oh, we're not media. We're fans. We got fired.
Right, yeah.
No, he locked on Bulls.
He locked on Bulls. Actually, I take it back. How dare I? But he should get it, right? He has to. He's so good.
Yeah.
You cannot name 7 more deserving people. Now that we've established the starting 5, you cannot name 7 more deserving people in the East. No way.
You can't. It's impossible, man. And to do it on the team he's doing it on, and to do it the way he's doing it, man. Like, guys, we sit here watching, and he's gotten to a level where you kind of marvel at it. You just watch, and you're like, wow, look at that. Like, look how smooth that is. Look how easy that is. Like, the shot that when it goes in, like, and we talked about this on one of the other shows, when his shot goes in, the sound it makes when it hits the net, man, it's just beautiful. It's like a pebble hitting water. Like, it's just a beautiful, beautiful sound, man. His game, it's just so easy to watch. It's so smooth to watch. And it's also good when you're seeing other players start talking about him. Like Bradley Beal has been one of his biggest fans talking about Zach LaVine.
Bradley Beal must be the most beloved player. Like the fact that he's starting and they've won 9 games, and people are like, yeah. Like he must be the most beloved, likable person in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Leading league in scoring, though. That helps too.
That'll help you.
It's being the guy who clearly is going to win the scoring title this season. I think that in and of itself is probably deserving of being an all-star starter. Yeah. But when you look at the rest, like the collective work of Beal and Zach, not that much of a gap, man. This season,
not that much.
Not that, like, okay, 28.5 versus 32. That's a significant gap. Everywhere else, efficiency, other ways that they're affecting and contributing to the game, dude, Beal and Zach are not that far.
Zach is averaging 28.5.
28.5.
28.5.
14th 30-point game of the season tonight, and he, as Dave said, was 9 of 28, and he still
who's
managed
ahead
30
of him?
points.
So 32.
So Beal, Steph, Dame,
Luka, Zach,
and I think right now, unless
That's
somebody
crazy.
else. Embiid, who's averaging 29.2.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. the guy who just dropped 50 on our asses.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, man. He's vicious, dude. Like it's so easy and it's so smooth. And I mean, scoring more than Giannis and scoring more than Jokic, who had a 50-point game and like a 47-point game. I mean, Trae Young, who was like number 2 in the league last year. I mean, Tatum, who people, were always comparing Zach LaVine to, like, he's doing more than all these guys. You know what I'm saying? He's putting the ball into the bucket more than all these guys and doing it at a higher percentage, like doing it at a 50% pace, man. And doing it with a 3-point shot. You know what I'm saying?
Percentage of it. Because it's like, who else is going to score also?
Yeah, exactly. We saw that tonight. Like, with him struggling,
you
needed somebody else to step up. And you didn't have it. I mean, you saw Kobe, hurt his knee earlier in the first quarter. You saw Carter, kind of do something in the first quarter we just talked about, but, didn't show up later. I mean, they didn't have those scores tonight. Patrick Williams, I'm not even going to get on him because he's a rookie. You know what I mean? I don't expect anything he gives me is gravy. But, you just didn't see it tonight from everybody else out there on the team. But it's okay. And again, guys, I'm going to say this again because we always forget about him. But Otto Porter Jr. wasn't out there. Like, we always forget that Otto Porter Jr. is on the team. We mention Lowry all the time. Like, we're missing him. We're missing Lowry. We always forget Otto Porter Jr., man. And rightfully so.
The man
because
does not
used to be in
exist.
Yeah.
I feel like Lindsay Lohan at the end of Mean Girls, but the answer to the question, instead of the limit does not exist, that she says with such wonder and amazement and discovery is, Otto Porter does not exist. That's the answer. He doesn't. The man does not exist.
He's the Mandela effect. We all imagined Otto Porter. He did not ever exist. He's the Bernstein Bears.
Who's Otto Porter Jr.? Cass saying, I'd trade Otto Porter for a cheeseburger in my hand right now. Oh my goodness. A quick clarification that I got in a tweet from Casey Johnson during Donovan's postgame. Dave, you were wondering about Donovan maybe challenging that call where Thad Young was whistled for a foul when it looked like maybe a clean block on Embiid.
Yeah.
Donovan's explanation, I didn't because it was at the other end of the court and I didn't get a good look at it. Wanted both my timeouts because we were having trouble scoring at the end of a close game. So there's the explanation. Guess what? It's a logical one.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
So refreshing.
He gave the reason.
Have our coach be asked the question and give a logical answer to it instead of saying things like seasoning and spirit and because I fucking said so.
Field of Dreams was a movie.
You seen that movie, Joe?
Have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen Field of Dreams. What does that have
you, Jim?
with your lazy bum ass being 20 games under 500 and talking about how the wins are going to come?
That dude watches Milk Money like every night. His favorite movie's Milk Money. I guarantee you.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys, let's get out of here so we can let everybody enjoy their Friday nights, enjoy the start of your weekends. I don't know about y'all. I'm just sit here and watch Clippers Jazz the second night, the second half of the back-to-back we got here.
They're so
late
good.
night ESPN hoops. This Jazz team is crazy. We got to talk about them.
They're so fun.
24-5.
They're good. They're really
Wild.
good. They're good. They're really, really fun to watch.
Mention when tossing out MVP candidates, Rudy Gobert, crazy.
Nah.
No, I mean he's not in that same top.
Is Conley an All-Star though? It's Conley an All-Star.
At some point, that dude should be. I mean,
they're gonna give him the training day Denzel, right? Like he's gonna get it, right? Like,
well, yeah. But then it's like if you think about it, like if Dame can't be an All-Star starter, can Conley be an All-Star? Like,
it's more like the Al Pacino than the Denzel. Though.
Yeah, that's a better now.
Denzel deserved that one.
He deserved
that's
it.
Al Pacino.
This son woman. Hoo-ha.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're back here tomorrow. Bulls go back home to take on the Sacramento Kings.
Jabari.
We'll see if Dave's boy Jabari can get any run in that one.
Revenge
Bulls will try to get back into the win column, but a respectable showing tonight. We enjoyed watching it with y'all. Shout out to our pal Carlos for stopping by the broadcast for a while. Again, as always, you can check out the podcast version of this show or the archived YouTube video version of this show on that BAWL on Bulls channel on YouTube and their podcast thread wherever you get your podcasts. For Big Dave and John, I'm Matt. Enjoy your Friday, Bulls Nation.